Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be taking a look at a daily trading strategy. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be looking at a daily trading strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 40 different strategies. This one will be the 41st, with 12 of them being winners. We've also tested a total of 479 indicators, with 195 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. Keep in mind that we test all these indicators on the Forex market and the strategies on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. They're pretty versatile. All right, so we're looking at a daily trading strategy. This was tested on the Great Britain pound versus the US dollar, again on the daily chart. The original video that I got the strategy from conveniently left out the full names or links to the indicators, which was quite annoying, and it took me some time to figure out exactly what indicators they were using. And more importantly, the original video left out the settings that these indicators should be on, which was even more annoying. And so what you'd have to do is go and join a WhatsApp or something like that, and then supposedly the person would give you all that information, which again I find just anyways. So what we're looking at here is 3 different indicators. So we have the whole suite, and I will put a link to each of these indicators down below in the description, so that way you can easily find them. The first one is the whole suite by Insilico. That one is changed quite a bit. In its original form, looks nothing like, and here I'll turn off these other ones here. This is the whole suite line right here. Looks nothing like this in its default form, and so it was quite challenging figuring out exactly how to set this one up. Here you can look at the settings on this, and so it's a length of 60, length multiplier of 3, and a line thickness of 15. Band transparency, I don't think we changed, stayed at 40, and so that gives you this nice thick line like that. Then we have the super trend. Super trend stays on the default settings, I believe. I don't think we changed this one, could be wrong. Anyways, here's the settings: 50, the high low 2, the ATR multiplier is 5.1. Now that I think about it, I think we did change that one from the default. And then lastly, we have the Donchian trend ribbon. Now in the original video, again, they just referred to this as the trend ribbon. They gave you no length or idea what exactly this was. Took me a while to hunt this one down as well. And this one is on a period of 30. Now, once you get all that set, this is what it looks like here. And the setup on this is relatively easy once you know what the settings and everything should be on. Basically, what we're looking for is everything to be kind of going the same direction. And so we get a buy signal from the super trend. We have the whole suite in green, and we have the Donchian trend ribbon here also in green. All of it lines up really nicely right there. We would then enter in for a long position right there on that candle, the close of that candle, I guess I should say. And so it would technically be entering on the open of this candle right here. We're going to set the stop just below the super trend right here. So that gives us a stop of about 670 pips. And then what we're going to do is we're going to shoot for a 2-to-1 take profit. And so at the 670 pips, then we'd be looking at a take profit of 1,340 pips. Now, if I zoom in a little bit right here like this, get everything kind of in focus, you can see that we take a nice jump on this. Let's see if we can get all the way up here. Doesn't look like 1,340. Let me close this in a little bit more. See if we actually get to, yep, looks like we're going to there, up to there. Yep, that's this candle right here hits right at 1,370. So probably these candles right down here may have actually gotten you to the take profit right there. And you can see that all along the way we do have like the trend ribbon right here turning red. We have the whole suite also turning red, but none of them line up all together at the same time. If they did, then we would switch. Now, we are not going to wait for or we're not going to look for all of these to be in accordance at the same time. So what we're going to do is once the super trend, or once we get a green on one of the indicators, then we just wait it out, and once we get green on all three of them at the same time, then we're going to enter into a long. If that never happens and then things start to switch to red, then we look for a short. And so again, we're not looking for all of it to happen on the same candle at the same time. Now we're going to look at a short over here on this side, and you can see right here we get the super trend right there is in the sell position. We get the whole suite is in the red position, and the trend ribbon is also in the red position. And so that's all the indicators lining up there at the same time. We're looking at what, 410. It's easy to just kind of round up on these things. So 820 pips is going to be our take profit. And you can see that we hit 820 pips rather easily. And I think this goes down somewhere around maybe 1,800 pips, something like that, by the time it gets all the way down to the bottom there. So that's the strategy. That's what we're looking for. I don't think there's anything else to that. So what we'll do now is go ahead and fast forward through the 50 trade test, and we will pick this up at the end of the year to take a look at what this was able to achieve. All right, so that's going to put us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. Our admin Jay and some of the regular members post a regular market analysis where they put up screenshots of charts where they've marked out areas of support and resistance, indicators that they're using, exactly where they're entering trades, exiting trades, taking profits, the whole deal. They're growing small accounts really quickly with the information that they're putting out for everyone to see. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested, and we've recently had that transferred over into an Excel sheet as well. So you'll get the Excel sheet and the PDF of all the indicators, showing exactly which ones were winners, which ones were losers, and their win rates. And you'll get access to the full list of strategies that we have tested. That's an Excel sheet as well. And it shows exactly which indicators or which strategies were winners, which strategies were losers, their win rates, as well as links to go back and review each individual strategy if you wish. Our admin Rob is posting regular scanner alerts. These are crypto and Forex scanners, his own personal scanners that he uses to be a profitable trader. As he gets an alert to the scanner, he'll post it in the channel for all the patrons to see and take advantage of those trading opportunities. And another new thing that we've been doing here recently is one of our members has put together an amazing team of traders, coders, and developers, and they have created a full suite of optimized indicators that they are giving away to all the patrons for free. And they're actually working on turning those into trading bots as well. And once they have that done, they will be offering that to all the patrons also. So there is a ton of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Okay, so what was this strategy able to achieve? So let's take a look at what we have here. All right, so we put this through 50 trades, a 50 trade test. It took almost 20 years of testing to get through the 50 trades. We had 13 winning trades. We had 37 losing trades. The full gain of the winning trades was 14,465 pips altogether. The full amount of the losing trades was 11,850 pips. That gives you a grand total of 2,615 pips gained over almost a 20-year period. And so, in my opinion, even though it was able to gain a reasonable amount of pips over a 20-year period, 2,600 pips is not that great. The biggest downfall to this is, one, the waiting. There were times where you were in a trade for almost a year or more as things finally played out. There were also moments where for a couple of years you took a complete loss of trades. So this trade, we had 10 trades right here. This is the very last 10 trades. And so on this particular one was the worst one. We only had one winner with a 300 pip gain, but we had 9 losers for a loss of 3,870 pips. And even though there were moments where you would take a winning trade and gain 1,500, 1,800 pips, there were often many times, as you can see, there were way more losing trades than there were winners. There were many times that you were taking losing trades for 8, 9, 1,000 pips at a time. And that really just does a lot of damage psychologically to traders. And so if you're a very experienced trader and you have some other strategies that you're playing with that are faster, quicker strategies on a lower time frame, something along those lines, then maybe this is something that you can just play in the background, set up maybe on a bot, and just let this ride itself out for a while. That might be feasible to kind of keep your mental state in check. But as far as a new trader or even a relatively, relatively new trader, say even a couple years in, I really would stay away from this strategy. Now, on a lower time frame, I'm not sure what it would be able to accomplish. I didn't test it on the lower time frame, but it's possible that this could work on a lower time frame. But generally speaking, typically lose a lot in the lower time frame. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling on here. That way things don't get too long. That's it for this strategy. From here, we will move on to testing some more indicators from here.